And you see he is going to take this creep camp down. Again, wow, Kuroro coming back again with some impeccable timing, deciding to attack Soju. And you see he's quickly focusing on that hero. And hopefully Soju can fire his alcohol spell onto the Death Knight, but again, that doesn't happen. That would have slowed the Death Knight down just enough so the Dryades could keep him locked in. He would be forced to Town Portal. And again, Soju's searching around for that Death Knight again, firing his Demon Hunter. He has indeed teched to tier 3, so it does indeed look like he is going for fast bears. Again, he does have that accomplished. He has a Staff of Preservation and a Venom Orb on his Demon Hunter, and his Panda is equipped with a greater health potion, which is a vital part in surviving first undead. At the professional level, the Panda needs to survive. A very effective unit against the gargoyles. You see this giving this Venom Orb giving the Demon Hunter a ranged attack. Which, in case you were a noob or were new to Warcraft 3, didn't understand that the Venom Orb is very powerful for Night Elf against undead, and it is needed. And a surround going off for a Kuroro, so the Demon Hunter might be forced to teleport right now. The Panda wisely coming in and quickly using the Staff of Preservation to bring back the Demon Hunter back to his base. Druid of the Claw coming back, getting surrounded. The Druid of the Claw might go down. Alcohol going out for the Panda, and the alcohol in combination with Breath of Fire is going to do some serious damage to Kuroro, and it looks like Soju is indeed going to take some huge hits right now, trying to take down that last ghoul. The Breath of Fire, another Breath of Fire going off, and the ghoul does go down, as well as the Demon Hunter coming back to battle. Some brilliant multitasking again by Soju, because a lot of people don't micro their Demon Hunter back, and the Panda going back to the main base, probably going to heal up and get some items. And you'll see he is indeed doing just that, getting a mana potion, which is very important. And it looks as though the Panda is going to have what I like to say unlimited mana, because of the fact that he does have that mana potion, which does increase 150 mana, gives you an extra Breath of Fire, which can be vital in battle. Again, with the alcohol and Breath of Fire skill combination, it does add some fire, which does damage over time. And again, this wise move by Kuroro, some impeccable timing it again. Some great game sense by Kuroro, being able to interrupt the creeping pattern of Soju yet again. You see he's going to try to focus on the gargoyles, and you see the Panda is going to use a Breath of Fire. Now, you guys might be asking why that's happening. Why is he using that Breath of Fire? Well, indeed, he is using that Breath of Fire because just because you can't see the gargoyles doesn't mean you're not going to hit him. The Breath of Fire does have huge range, and the Breath of Fire will be able to do some serious damage. You see Soju just teleported one of his archers, probably was on low health. Sorry if I missed that, guys. This game, even on 1 XP, is very quick, because these pro players are so incredibly good. You'll see I did miss a Tree of Life going up for Soju. It actually was very recent, so a Tree of Life going up for Soju in the upper locations around 3 o'clock. Some Death Knight harass coming from Kuroro, and you'll see he does teleport his Panda Bear back quickly. The Panda is very good against a harass, a solo unit harass. You see he does have a Venom Orb on the Panda to do some extreme damage to the gargoyles, and all you really need from the Night Elf is indeed to add that Panda back, because the Panda can manhandle gargoyles easily, especially with the Venom Orb. So it's a very wise move from Soju. And Soju's going to go attack his base quickly. Soju catching that Death Knight. This Death Knight might have been misplaced right now. Some unlucky timing by Kuroro, bringing his Death Knight across the middle to try to skid out the Night Elf, but he did get caught by the Dryad Fire, and he was forced to Town Portal. So a wasted Town Portal. A Ancient Predator did go up, which does protect your Wisps, and again, trying to micro those Wisps away. Soju's that fast. He is going to focus on the base of Kuroro, and some great timing by Soju. You can see that the Lich is indeed coming up and morphing right now. The gargoyles half left the base. The gargoyles are going to head back to the base because of the attack by Soju against Kuroro, and you'll see Soju is very effectively taking down that before the Lich is able to come out. The Undead now does not have a Lich. This is a huge setback for the Undead. Kuroro does not have the Lich, and Soju is just laying waste to the base. The two around does go down. So 2 buildings lost for Kuroro, and a Black Citadel tech indeed happening. So it does look like Kuroro was going for a Frost Worms, which indeed he is getting, as well as a Black Citadel tech, so he could have thrown in some Abominations in there as well. But he does look like he's going for the Ghouls, Gargoyles, Frost Worm strategy, which is typical in a pro. So just Tree of Life is coming up, and it looks like he just warped his Panda back, again, probably to get a mana potion to recharge his mana, so for the upcoming battle, which indeed he does, using the Lesser Clarity Potion, aka Mana Potion. I call it the same thing, but it really is not, because the Mana Potion is the one that does heal 150, so Again, if you guys were confused on that term, he did use a lesser clarity potion, which was wisely used to increase his mana for his panda back to full, which is vital in combat. And especially at the pro level, guys, you have to be able to always be on top of your game. You have to have maximum mana all the time because of the fact that it is such a game changer. If you don't have that 30 extra mana you needed to win the battle, you are going to lose. And sadly, that is the case. But on the pro level, these guys are so good, they'll be able to block that. And you see he is clearing the creep way. Soju, I mean, is clearing the creep way, getting a claw of attack +9. So his Demon Hunter is pretty much a tank right now. Look at the Demon Hunter. Domination at level 3 with +32 damage. Brilliant. And you'll see Soju indeed is scouting out this top Goblin Laboratory to make sure that Kuroro isn't creeping there, and if he does, then Soju is immediately going to go for attack because of his amazing game sense and scouting. Again, scouting, as I've said many times before, vitally important. You always have to know what your opponent is doing. And it looks like Soju is going to go to the Merc Shop first. Seeing that is going to happen for Kuroro, he does have some automatic dispelling. It looks like the Panda is going to go for a Scroll of Healing. Or not. Guess not. Guess he's not deciding to go for the Scroll of Healing. But that would have been a play for Soju. But it doesn't look like he's going to have an invincible Panda because of the fact that he does have the Staff of Preservation. So what Soju's going to do here with this Panda is he's going to use all the mana on the Panda, let him tank a little bit, teleport the Panda back, heal him up at the Moonwells, and then he is going to bring the Panda back with the Staff of Preservation. And you'll see Soju is teleporting one of his units back home. Sorry, I didn't see what it was, and it does look like it was a bear, so the bear might have been hit by a cold spell or been on low health. And you'll see Soju is moving back to try to lure the undead out of his base, which is a nice tactic by Soju. The Demon Hunter almost goes down, expertly teleported by Soju after getting nuked. Demon Hunter is going back. Demon Hunter quickly trying to meet up with the rest of his army. Dryads engaging the Death Knight, which is indeed level 5. So Soju killing off one of his archers, which is wise because it does take off that vital population that Soju might have needed to build an additional unit, as well as been very weak and giving the undead vital experience that the undead does need. And wasting away archers against tier 3 units really isn't a good idea, so a wise move by Soju. Quickly deciding to, does look like going back to the shop. Maybe not, he's probably going to go do a little extra creeping, but indeed changing his course again, going back to the shop. As originally said. And it looks like this is the time he might get the Scroll of Healing, which indeed he does. So he's going to get the Scroll of Healing to help heal all his units, because they're mainly Dryads, and it'll give him a huge advantage in battle. You can see out of the corner of his eye, Soju did see a red unit, so he's going to quickly change directions, decide that Kuroro might be attacking, so Soju's going to quickly try to head off that attack. He does have the power, it seems, to win right now. Again, Soju focusing, his upgrade is indeed 1-0 right now. 17 minutes into the game, it's kind of difficult to have only 1-0, but again, he's upgrading his level 2, so sorry, kind of not been focusing on the base, but he does have a second expansion up, so Soju making sure a second expansion does stay up. I'm not sure that Kuroro sees the second expansion, so Soju's going to have a huge economic advantage, which I haven't been really mentioning in the past few minutes, but indeed, Soju, that economic advantage is indeed taking place right now because of Soju's ability to mass produce his Dryad army, so he is going to focus on Dryads and some units, and surprisingly, the game ended. I'm not sure why it ended like that. Maybe Kuroro was just giving up for the fact that Soju had that advantage on him, and maybe Kuroro scouted that somehow through a Goblin Lab and used that observing power for 50 gold. But it does look like Kuroro has given up the game. Forfeiture by Kuroro. Well played by Soju. In my opinion, I do think Soju would have won that game because of the fact that he has that expansion, and his micro is impeccable as long as it's timing. So a very good game played by Soju. Sadly, we didn't get to see a big battle at the end, but again, that was the end of the game. Another audio commentary done by Karo. Thanks for listening, guys.